So in this video we'll actually understand about prime numbers. Okay, so let's just get started and I'll tell you what we're supposed to do. Just give me a second. I'll just write the standard things that we'll be using namespace std win these things, right? Okay, now let's get started and understand what we are supposed to do. Okay, so let me just explain to you. See, how will you know that a number is a prime number? How can you know that 7 is a prime number? If it is actually divided by 1 or 7. Okay, so let's not consider 1. That means obviously it's going to be divided by 1, right? Every number will be divisible by 1. If a number is divisible by only itself, then it is a prime number. Okay, example 3 is only divisible by 3, 2 is only divisible by 2, 2, yeah. 4 is divisible by 2 as well as 4, so it is not a prime number. 9 is divisible by 3 and 9, so not a prime number. Obviously we know, right? 11 is a prime number. Why? Because it is divisible only by itself. Okay, so let me give you an idea about how to find the prime number. Okay, let's say we're given 7. Okay, we are given 7, so we will actually try to divide 7 by every number till, if this is n, then let's divide till n minus 1. It means till 6. Why till 6? Because obviously 7 will be divided by 7, right? That's obvious. Let's see all the below numbers with which it is divisible. If in case, okay, let's take for 8 example, 8 is here. Okay, and if there is some numbers below 8 that can divide 8, then obviously it is not a prime number. Example 2 can divide it, even 4 can divide it, right? So obviously it is not a prime number. So we will try that. We'll go from 2 to n minus 1, okay, and check this, does this number like gets divided by any number from between this or not. Okay, I'll tell you what I mean. I'm going to say that, let's see, let's say I want to say I want to divide 8. Okay, so can 2 divide 8? Yes, 2 can divide it, yes. Then obviously it's not a prime number. Okay, can again, like let's say what we should take, let's take 9. Let's take 9. Okay, okay, can 9 be divided by 2? No. Okay, then now you divide by 3, so 9 divided by 3, can it be divided by 3? Yes. Then it's obviously it's not a prime number. Okay, making sense? Let's take some numbers like 18. No, they are number divisible by 3. Let's take, okay, let's take 8. Let's take 8 itself. So after 8 is divisible by 2, is there any number else, anything else that 8 can be divided by? So 8 divided by 3, can it be divided? No. 8 divided by 4, yes, it can be divided. But obviously since it has already been divided by 2, we can actually make sure that this is not going to be a prime number since it can be divided by 2. What is supposed to be? It should be divided only by itself, right? Making sense? Okay, so what we'll do is we'll take a number, so example 7. Let's take 7. Okay, let's take 7 and understand about 7. Is 7 divisible by 2? No. Is 7 divisible by 3? No. Can I divide 7 by 4? No. 7 by 5? No. 7 by 6? No. That means it cannot be divided by anything. Obviously it can be divided by 7. 7 by divided by 7, that means it is divisible only by itself. Obviously I can't divide a number greater than it, right? Because obviously no, I can't do this. So it's divisible only by itself. That means if a number is here which is not divisible by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, okay, in the case of 7, that means we'll try to go from 2 to n minus 1. Okay, here 7 is there, so we'll go from 2 to 6, right? If in case 7 is divided by any number between 2 to 6, then obviously it's not a prime number. In case if it is not divided, means it is surely a prime number. Making sense what I'm saying? Just go through once again. I'll tell you once again. Okay, see, why can we say that 7 is a prime number, or let's say for that matter 11? Okay, 11 is a prime number, we know that, but how will the computer know it? Let's see. 11 can be divided by 2? No. By 3? No. By 4? No. By 5? No. By 6? No. By 7? 11 cannot be divided by 7 also, so no. Okay, 11 by 8? No. 11 by 9? No. 11 by 10? No. 11 can only be divided by itself. That means it is a prime number. Okay, why 8 is not a prime number? Because 8 can be divided by 2. Okay, you're understanding it? Okay, so let's understand how we code it. Okay, so we'll actually be getting a number from the user. This much is like somewhat clear. So let's clear this part and understand what we'll be getting. First of all, we'll be getting a number from the user. So let's take it, let's tell the user enter the number. Okay, he will enter the number, he or she will enter the number, and we will actually store that inside a variable. So let's name it as n. Okay, so let's just store it here. Okay, you can create it even now. Okay, but before and putting the values, okay, you need to create. Either you can write it here or even you can write it here. It's just fine. Okay, so I have taken the value of n. Now what it's supposed to do? Now see, I need to go from 2 to n minus 1, right? So let's take an example, like let's take a number I which will go from 2. Okay, so I'll go here while I is less than n. What does this mean? This loop will continue till if your number is 7, if your n is 7 and I is 2. Okay, so it will continue till 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to 6, right? Means here I'll be writing I equal to I plus 1. Okay, that means after every iteration it will increase, right? We know this. So let's see what we're supposed to do and why we are doing like this. Because I'm doing this like this because see, I came here, I came inside and I'm like, okay, if n modulo 2, n modulo 2 means can it be divided by 2? Okay, or rather let's take n modulo d. Why d? Because obviously n is right now 7, so 7 modulo 2 is equal 0. If it becomes equal 0, that means it is not actually divisible. Like it is divisible, that means see, if in case it becomes equal, that means it is divisible. Let's say here it is 8 and 8 divided by 2, 8 modulo 2 will be 0. Yes, it will be 0. That means 8 can be divided by 2. So what we should do ideally, we'll do something, we'll see. Okay, so right now let's just make something. I'll tell you, let's take here bool. Okay, divide it. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm saying. See, initially our value is like divided, that means no number can divide my n. Okay, if in case any number will be able to divide it, then I'll be like, okay, since the number is divided, so I'll be like, okay, make my divided as true. Means this says that, okay, your number has been divided by 2. Okay, understand what I'm saying? See, first of all, I came in the inside my loop. I'm saying that n modulo d equal 0. That means if it is divisible by d, then obviously my number can be divided by some number. So just make divide by true. Okay, and let's make d equal to d plus 1. We'll do the dry run, don't worry, in case if you are having some doubts. Okay, I'll be coming here. Okay, let's do the dry run till now. Okay, let's do it for 7. Okay, let's do it for 7. So I equal to 2. Okay, n equal to 7. Great. So I came here and I'm like, okay, 7 modulo 2, is it equal to 0? No, it is not equal to 0, right? So this part will not be true. It will be still it's false, right? Okay, 7 modulo 3. Why 3? Because now d is increased by 1, so it will come in again. 7 modulo it will do d right now is 3, so 7 modulo 3, is it equal to 0? No, then just keep it false only, it will not change anything. 7 modulo 4 also will be false. 7 modulo 5 also will be false. 7 modulo 6 also will be false. Okay, now as soon as this becomes d equal to 7, I'll check, and this here line number 9. Okay, line number 9, 7 is less than 7. No, it is not true. That means come out, we have checked from 2 to n minus 1 numbers and it is not divisible by any number. Okay, how will we know that it is not divisible? If your value of divided is false, that means I did not find any number that is dividing my n. Making sense? If in case it was 4, let's take 4. Okay, if it was 4, it was not 7, it was 4. So 4 modulo 2 will give me 0. Yes, it will give me 0. So on the first step itself, I'll come and make my divide. That's true. Okay, now see, now d will be d plus 1, but still it will never go on line number 8. It will have to continue from line number 9 only. So I have already made it true, so it doesn't matter anything. So as soon as I come out of my loop, I'll be like, okay, did my number go divided by anything? So if I get my divided that's true, that means yes, it got divided by any of the numbers. One number was there which divided my number. That means it is not a prime number, right? So see how we'll do the checking. I'll come and do the checking. How will we do the checking? Okay, we came out of the loop. I'll be like, okay, hey, divided. Is it equal to true? That means it did that. Did this become true? If it became true, then just see out the number is not prime. Okay, or rather you can just like we used to always do, you can write here n, okay, n is not prime. Making sense? Okay, if my divided became true, okay, if my divide became true from here, that means obviously my number got divided by one of the numbers and it will not be a prime number, right? Else, if in case that was not the case, then what would have happened? See out n is a prime number, right? So let's just copy this here, and n is a prime number. Making sense? Right. See, I'll tell you one thing. Let's write this in shortcut. Okay, if I can write this like this, if divided, okay, you don't have to tell divided is true because the value of divided is going to be boolean. Okay, so if it is true, then obviously it will come and execute this if part. Okay, making sense? Even if you don't write equal true, because obviously it is true only if either it's going to be true or false because it's a boolean, right? So if it is true, then run this part, else you run this part. Making sense? Okay, let's try and do the dry run. Okay, so let's try for a number like, okay, d is not defined, sorry, actually I wrote here d is actually I, right? It's I equal to I plus 1. Sorry, actually there was like I thought it's divide, so I was using I here, d, okay, but it's I. Okay, so let's do again. Come here, let's do it for 7. Is it a prime? Yes, it is a prime number, right? Let's do it for 10. 10 is not a prime number because it will be divided by 2, and as soon as it got divided by 2 will come inside my loop this here, and divided will become true. Okay, as soon as my divide becomes true, I'll come here and I'll be like, okay, my divide is true, just print that this is not a prime number. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, let's go for 10. 10 is not prime, right? Making sense? Let's do it for 11 if you want to do it. Let's do it for 11. 11 is a prime. Making sense? I hope it's making sense, right? So I hope you understood what we are supposed to do. Let's do the dry run for 3. 3 is gonna be simple. Okay, 3 is gonna be simple. Or let's try to do it for 5. Also 5 is a prime number, right? So 5, because 5 can only be divided by 5, right? Okay, so let's do it for 5. Okay, let's do here dry run for 5. Okay, 5 is my number, and n equal to 5, I equal to 2. I came here and I'm like, okay, n modulo 2, that means because right now I equal to 2, right? So n is 5. 5 modulo 2, is it equal to 0? No. Come and increase the value of I, so I will get increased by 1, so now it became 3. Now 5 modulo 3 equal 0? No. Come to line number 14, increase the value of I, so I became 4. Come back to the loop. Now I is 4. 4 is less than 5. Yes, it is less than 5. Come here, and 5 modulo 4, is it equal 0? Is the remainder 0? No, it is not 0. Then obviously it is not 0. I'll come and I will not be getting even inside my if. Okay, I will not be getting inside my if, right? So I'll come here and just increase the value of 4 to 5. Okay, I'll increase the value of I. Now again the condition will be checked, and 5 less than 5. No, that is false. That means I have checked my number from 2 to n minus 1. In this case, n minus 1 was 4, right? So it did not get divided by any number. That means it is a prime number. So I came out of the loop and I checked if divided equal to true, then it is not a prime number. If in case it still remains false, then it is a prime number. Does this make sense? Make sense, right? Okay, great. So now let's do one interesting question again. Okay, it's gonna be fun again. So let's switch here only. I'll just comment this out. Okay, just do it. Let me just comment this out again, or rather, let's just comment it from here. I hope you understood this prime, right? So let's understand the basics of pattern. Okay, pattern is very important. What do we mean by pattern? Now I'll tell you one thing. I want to actually show you something. Let's say I want to print this. I want to print this. When n equal to 4, I want to print this. Okay, how will we do this? This is stars, okay, by the way. Okay, so see, let me explain something. The basic to this. If you see properly, this is my ith row, right? Ith row. How many rows are there in total? Rows, I can see that it's equal to the number of that I'm entering, right? The number that I'm gonna enter. Because it's gonna be 1 row, 2 row, 3 row, 4. We can see that. Okay, great. Now come here. Inside one specific row, how many values are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. That means even the values in ith row, in one row, okay, I have 4 values or 4 stars rather. Okay, so what can you conclude from here? That means I'll have to run one loop. I'll have to run a loop that will actually go in this direction. That means while I see, I'll make I equal to 1. Okay, so I is less than or equal to n, and I'll go I equal to I plus 1. That means this loop will take care of me going in the row. Okay, first I'll be at this row I equal to I1, okay, I equal to 2, I equal to 3, and I equal to 4. Making sense? Okay, just giving the basics. Okay, just understand. Obviously we'll do a lot of pattern questions, but I'm just giving you the basics out here. Okay, so see, you understood, right? That one, let's take a loop that will go in this direction. Okay, understood? Now let's take one more loop that will not go in this direction. See, as soon as I'm doing I plus 1, that means there I need to go in different line, right? That means there should be something that will actually make it see out ENDL. What do you mean by ENDL? Kind of enter. That means, right? That means you, what you do is you put an enter. So assume that I was at this line. Okay, first line. As soon as I saw this, I'll go in this line. Okay, next time again I will be I plus 1. Then again I'll go on this line because of this line C out equal to ENDL, end of line. And again I will be increased, and since it is equal to 4, that means again I'll have to go one more line. Okay, I think I should explain it once again. Okay, I'll do it, don't worry. See, let's do it from the beginning. Yeah, let's understand here. See, I want to print this pattern. I want to print this pattern. If you see properly, here number of rows equals to 4. That means my n I gave 4, and number of rows are 4. Okay, so now let's just only focus on how I will go on each row. Okay, so I'll take something like this. While I is less than or equal to n, okay, I value is gonna be first at 1, so 1. That means, okay, I'll be at this line. Just erase these arrows. I'll be at this line. Okay, now forget about the printing part, we'll do that also. I'll come in, I'll be like, okay, now you do C out ENDL. C out ENDL means it came to this next line. Making sense? Okay, now I made I equal to I plus 1. I became 2. I became 2 now. Okay, and I'm at this line. Okay, I'll come and check, is my I less than n? Yes, it is less than n. Then again I'll be on this line, and again because of this line I'll be again on this line, and similarly I'll be on this line. Okay, because my C out will actually try to tell me, obviously just present. Okay, it means just that. Okay, now see, that part I think we can handle it, that we need to go on the next line, right? Just C out and it will do it. Now let's actually try to figure out how to print this ith row. If you see properly, every row has 4 elements. 4 means n. So I'll take one more loop. Okay, that will go from, like, let's say j equal to 1 to j less than equal to n. Okay, it is not gonna go, it's not changing my line. Okay, it will just come, and what it will do, C out star, C out star. Just do this. So see, first 1 star will be printed. Okay, suppose j obviously n equal to 4, so 1 star got printed. Again in this loop, j, just increase j's value, j equal to j plus 1. Okay, increase the value of j, so j became 2 now. Is 2 less than n? Yes, so again print one more star through this line. Okay, now again j became 3. 3 is less than 4. Yes, then print one more star. Okay, and again make increase j's value, so j now will become 4. Is 4 less than or equal to 4? Yes, it is. So come again and print one more star, and everything will do fine. Now j value became 5. 5 is actually greater than 4, so obviously stop. This loop will terminate. Okay, you understand the basics, right? It's fine. We'll see the code and things will get more clear. Okay, so let's just do the code, and obviously things will get clear. Don't worry. Okay, I know if in case you're doing it for the first time, it might take some time, or else if you're understanding, then that's really great. Okay, so let's just do it from here only. Okay, so see, I'm going to take something like I int I equal to 1. Why 1? I want to actually go in this fashion. Okay, I want to go in this fashion. I less than equal to n. That means this is for changing my line. Okay, I'll be like, okay, see out a and dl and I equal to I plus 1. Okay, want to know that this is changing my line or not? Okay, let me just see out here. See out high. Okay, just let me high. That means first I value will be 1, so high will be printed, and then again I'll go to the next line. Again I value will be increased, and again I'll be printing high on that line. Okay, so let me just show you so that it gets clear to you guys. Okay, so let me give the value of n as 4. Okay, ask me the value of n and I'll give you. So see, that means our outer part that we can see that we can go on different lines is working. Now this high, instead of high, I want the stars. Okay, let's see how we'll print the stars. So you understand the part of this outer loop, right? So see, instead of this high, I want to actually traverse on that specific row. Okay, ith row to actually print for the columns. Okay, so while let's take you something, int j equal to 1. I'll tell you something, and j less than equal to n, see out star. Let's see what we are doing. Okay, I'll first run it and again I'll do the dry run. Okay, so let me show you. And sorry, it's gonna go infinite because the issue is I did not increase the value of j equal to j plus 1, right? So see, first j's value is 1, so j value is less than n. Yes, then put a star. Okay, after putting a star, again see, we are still in this only. Okay, we have not gone on the next line. We'll keep on doing only this until your j's value exceeds your n value. Okay, so I came here, first I'll print a star, and again I'll increase the value of j, and again I'll print a star. I'll print 4 stars. Okay, because j is less than or equal to n. Okay, don't worry, we'll do the try. Okay, let's first see how it's working and then I'll do the try. Okay, obviously we will get the way we want. Okay, see, making sense? Now let's see how we are getting this. I equal to 1. Yes, what you took n equal to 4, right? You took n equal to 4. You came here and you're checking I 1 is less than or equal to 4. Yes, this became true. Now you came here and now into j equal to 1. Now you're like, okay, j equal to 1 is less than this line. Okay, is it less than or equal to 4? Yes, come and print star. This star got printed. Okay, let me change the color. It should make it confused or else. This star got printed. Okay, now you come and increase the value of j. Now j became, see, j is less than equal to n, so now j is 2. Is 2 less than equal to 4? Yes, then print this star also. Okay, okay, great. Now increase the value of j. See, I'm still on this inner loop. I haven't traveled on line number 14. Okay, I'm still on my inner loop. So now I'll be like, okay, go on line number 10. Okay, it came and again it's like, okay, see out. So again it's gonna print this star. Okay, it's gonna print again star, and again I'll increase the value of j. So now j will become from 3 to us. Now it became 4. Is 4 less than or equal to 4? Yes. Then again print one more star. J equal to j plus 1. Now j will become 5. Is 5 less than or 4? Because every time I'm going to come and check this line number 10, right? So 5 is less than or equal to 4. No, stop. So this loop will terminate here. Okay, this loop terminates. I will come out of this loop and I'll reach to line number 14. Line number 14 says, hey, you change your line. That means I'll change my line. Now I'll be on this line and increase the value of I equal to I plus 1. So I'll be like, okay, now I became from I. Now see here, okay, I became from 1 to 2. Now I'll be like, okay, 2 is less than or equal to 4. Yes. Then again I came inside. Again see, int j. Again it started from int j. That means again j was created and now j value is 1. Now again I'm like here, okay, j's value is 1. So is 1 less than or equal to 4? Yes. Then print again star. Increase the value. Now j will become 2. 2 is less than or equal to 4. Yes. Print one more star. Again j will be 3. Print one more star. J will be 4. Print one more star. Okay, we are going to print at line number 11. J became 5. So 5 is less than or equal to 4. Sorry for the handwriting. No, 5 is not less than or equal to 4. Terminate this loop. I'm like, okay, terminate this loop, come out, go to line number 14 again, and again it's saying go to a new line. So like, okay, now I'll go to the new line. Making sense? And as soon as I went to this line, now I value will increase to 3. Okay, now I'll check, is this equal? Is it less than equal to 4? Yes. Then again, same thing of j will happen, because again j will start from j equal to 1 and it will go till n. Making sense what I'm saying? Okay. And again, if that will happen, that will be fine. Then again, I'll go on to the new line from line number 14. Again, I'll increase the value of I. I will become 4. Is 4 less than equal to 4? Yes. Come and do again this part, j's part, okay, printing part. This everything will be printed. Again, I value will become 5. Now come here and I'll check, is 5 less than or equal to 4? No. Then don't do anything within this loop. That means since I'm not doing anything within this outer loop consists of the inner loop. So if outer loop is not running, then obviously inner loop will not run. So don't do anything, come outside, and your printing is done. Did this make sense? I hope it did, right? Okay, making sense, right? So come now, let me tell you one more thing, interesting part. Just erase this part. You know, so try this pattern. Now I want to keep this pattern. Okay, I'll show you one thing. Give me a second. And like, yeah, I don't want to print this star. I want to actually print numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, something like this. So okay, I'll be like, okay, it's fine, no worries. So see, I'm taking j equal to 1. In the next iteration, j will become 2. Okay, so like, okay, I won't print star, rather I'll print whatever j is. Making sense? So how will my pattern become? Let's see. J equal to 1, print j. Okay, I'll print j. J plus plus. J will be 2. Is 2 less than equal to 4? Yes, it is less than equal to 4. Print j, then print 2, then print 3, then print 4. Then go to a new line. Then again 1, 2, 3, 4. Again 1, 2, 3, 4. Again 1, 2, 3, 4 will print. Like in place of star, I'm just writing and printing the value of j. Okay, making sense? So let's do this thing. Okay, as soon as I've written j, let's see what will get printed. Okay, so let's just see that. If I'm taking the value of n as 4, then what will be printed? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 times again. Making sense? Okay, and if I take a larger value, then like let's say let's take 7. Okay, let's take 7. With 7 also is a small value, but still. Okay, understanding the pattern, making sense what how the patterns should be done. See, here we used 2 while loops. One was taking care of the row. Okay, that means it is moving from one row to the next row. Okay, this while outer while. Okay, used for rows. Okay, and this is used for printing ith row. I means first I value will be 1, so first row will be printed, again second row will be printed, okay, and so on. Making sense? So if you want to just print star, then just keep it like this, star, and even that should do the work. And let's print for 7. So now every line will contain 7 stars till 7. Okay, I hope this made sense. I hope this made sense, right? So you got the basics of pattern. Okay, you got the idea of basics of pattern, right? So obviously we'll cover lots of patterns more. Okay, but I just wanted to give you the basics of it. Okay, so see you guys in the next videos. Okay, thank you.